The Book of Boba Fett opened us up with an amazing, well-paced, but also tame look into the world of the infamous bounty hunter. The show opens with hints at what was promised, quickly taking us into the mind and history of Fett. It showed us flashbacks of Kamino, the place where he was created, the Battle of Geonosis when he saw his father Jango killed by Mace Windu, and later how he escaped the Sarlaac pit after the events of Return of the Jedi. Now, I will say that I know some people were very keen on the events of the Sarlaac escape in Legends, where he had to get in on more of a psychological level with the Sarlaac itself. However, in the show, we see Boba play it fast, brutal, and smart, keeping true to the character, using his flamethrower to burn his way out and make it to the surface of Tatooine. It was an approach I enjoyed and appreciated, and it felt fitting for the character. Quick, effective, and no nonsense. As Chapter 1 went on, we came to see Boba Fett at work as the new crime lord on Tatooine, specifically in, near, and around the city of Mos Espa, the hometown of Anakin Skywalker. It really did feel like a gangster movie though, or a gangster show. We had partners and important people of the region coming to Fett's new throne and offering tribute, riches, and other goods. This keeps them in Fett's good favor, especially as the people of Tatooine know how the planet is run. The Republic and the Empire hardly ever cared for it. The Outer Rim was second thought to them. It's a world and area truly ruled by the cartels and the crime syndicates. But this changes as the Major Domo of the Mayor of Mos Espa doesn't want to budge. He doesn't want to kneel. Jabba's regime is out, and he sees this as a chance to put the city back in power above the cartel, not beneath it. So instead of bringing tribute and offerings to Fett, the mayor of Mos Espa's right hand requests it from the new crime lord. I have this strong feeling that getting Mos Espa's leadership in line is going to become an interesting plot piece. Ideally, I would love to see Boba eventually remove the mayor and his major domo as well, and replace them with one of his more fitting loyalists. Perhaps even one of the original characters we saw come up in the beginning, offering tribute. I suppose that time will tell though, but the potential for drama, crime crazy, and political intrigue is there. It's an avenue of Star Wars that I would thoroughly enjoy seeing explored again, but this time on the underbelly level of the galaxy. And if I trusted anyone to do it, it'd be Robert Rodriguez and Jon Favreau, the two big guys behind the show. Rodriguez directed The Tragedy for Mando Season 2 with a passion. That was Boba Fett's breakout episode of the series. This guy was lucky enough to land this spin-off show about his favorite character in all of Star Wars lore and mythos, so now I know that I'm excited to see what someone with such passion can deliver to us. In the end, after spending time cementing himself in as the new crime lord, the show concludes with a street attack on the sandy roads of Mos Espa. The combat was tight, tactical, and quick, which in a way worked. So many people probably wanted to see Boba going full badass as we did in The Tragedy, but he was taken by major surprise and locked between energy shields and energy shock weapons. I enjoyed the way it was executed, especially when he got to use that wrist rocket and blast one assassin into absolute oblivion, all before Fennec went on a very parkour-like chase and captured one, leaving us ready and wanting more for Chapter 2 of the Book of Boba Fett. If I had to rate this episode between 1 and 5, I'd give it a solid 4 out of 5, making it pretty great. It was a good reintroduction of Boba Fett. It had great tie-ins to the old Star Wars stories around him. It was also just enough to help us invest into the new setup without trying to throw too much plot at us, leaving us knowing that he is the crime lord now. The tensions brew with the local government, and that he and Fennec Shand intend to handle it, one way or another. A totally sweet opening if you ask me. But what do you think? What did you think? Did you enjoy this first chapter of the Book of Boba Fett? Let me know down in the comments, and until next time my friends, may the Force be with you, now and always.